there, how are you this morning, Capricorn? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for May 16th, 17th, and 18th, which should be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? I know I wasn't around as much as I had intended, or maybe even said I was going to be for the last few days. I have an e-bike, and I managed to crash it, so me and the bike had to be on the mend for a minute. But we are all better now, all better. We're here. Okay, so we're going to do this bonus reading the way we always do. I will call out all 12 signs. I will pull 2 cards for each of the signs. When I call a sign out, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're talking about. The 2 cards are to give you some sort of insight into the current dynamic between the 2 of you. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The hope here is that it will give you some insight as to what might be coming towards you this weekend, and then hopefully allow you to more easily navigate your way through the weekend, okay? That's what we're hoping for. This one is going to be for my Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. There we go. Oh, all the cards. Okay, here we go. If you're a Capricorn currently dealing with an Aries, I have the 4 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who is unwilling to let go of something from your past, and for that reason they are calling judgment on you. I feel as though this is a relationship that wanted to try to become romantic, and it just didn't work out. The timing's just not right. You're still holding on to something from your past. They're in a hurry for some reason. It just didn't quite match up, but there you go. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Taurus, I have the Empress and the 2 of Cups. So this Taurus feels as though you two are a divine union, and they're seeing you, they say you're presenting as the Empress. So to them, you are a whole sandwich with a bag of chips, right? You're everything. Strange take on this. I'm not sure that I feel this is romantic. This feels almost like a friendship that is lifelong type of deal. A ton of loyalty here. That's what I'm getting on this. I don't know. I guess it's possible that romance could come about at some point, but right now it feels like it's really based in friendship. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Gemini, I have the Hermit and the 5 of Swords. So this Gemini is viewing you as somebody who is dealing with a fair amount of conflict right now. Their advice to you is to pull your energy back and go into hermit mode so that you can reassess the situation and decide exactly where you stand and what you want. This feels like it could be a family member or somebody who's known you a very long time. They're just watching your confusion and hoping to be able to help you to settle your mind. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Cancer, I have the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Wands. This Cancer is viewing you as somebody who is attacking everything in life right now from a very cold and logical standpoint. You're carrying a very heavy burden. Here again, I feel like this Cancer would love to start something with you that could go towards romance, but you're just not available right now. You're just not. You're carrying some sort of a burden that you can't seem to lay down. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Leo, I have the Prince of Pentacles, so the Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman. So the Leo is just viewing you as being stuck, period. You're just stuck. You look comfortably stuck. I mean, you're in a situation that it doesn't look like is everything you want or need, but it's also not something you're willing to leave. So you found comfort or something in this being stuck. That's what I'm getting. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Virgo, I have the Devil and the 7 of Cups. So this Virgo feels as though you have tons of options. I don't think, the Virgo feels you have tons of options. I don't think that they're sure if you realize it. Like, I think the Devil here has to do with your own insecurity or not knowing your self-worth. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Libra, I have the King of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So the Libra is saying that you are somebody who is amazing. Lots of fun. You're somebody who's looking towards your future and trying very hard to not be tied down to anything is what they're claiming. Okay. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Scorpio, I have the 10 of Pentacles and the Chariot. So this Scorpio sees you as a direct path to the 10 of Pentacles. They feel like together you two could build a legacy. And they are hoping for forward motion and victory. if you're on board. I don't know. It shows potential if that's the direction you want to go in. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So the Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who has had something taken from you, or you've taken something from somewhere. You're all up in your head. You're restricted by your thoughts right now. I'm not sure if they're thoughts of guilt or thoughts of deception, meaning somebody either deceived you and took something, or you've taken something and now you're feeling guilty. But either way, it's causing a lot of stagnancy for you. If you are a Capricorn dealing with another Capricorn, or possibly talking to yourself, you have the Magician and the 3 of Swords. What you're telling yourself here is with the 3 of Swords, you are heartbroken to some extent, but you have the ability to manifest the life you want. You just have to know that and go forward accordingly, right? If you are a Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius, I have Temperance and the Page of Pentacles. So this Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who needs to just be patient as you try to rebuild something. You're trying to build a solid foundation to build on top of, I guess. Or they're trying to be patient with you while you rebuild something along those lines. If you are a Capricorn dealing with the Pisces, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So you're being viewed as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're a big picture person. You're somebody who's very nurturing, very grounded, very much somebody who has it going on, very abundant usually. You have a plan and you're carrying it out. With the Knight of Cups here, I feel like for some reason this Pisces wants to swoop in like the knight in shining armor and see if they can't make things better or easier for you. I don't feel like you're on board for this one. I don't know why. It feels like they're kind of too young or something. Okay, for Friday, I have the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So there's some sort of communication coming towards you on Friday. You're sitting pretty as the Queen of Cups. I don't see the communication being all that dastardly. It just looks like you've got some kind of fast-moving communication coming towards you, though. What do I got on, that's Friday. Saturday, I've got the Fool and the 6 of Wands. So whatever communication's coming in on Friday, it looks like you're opting to take the leap of faith towards whatever it was that it feels like an offer. Possibly a job offer or an offer about a way to make some money. 6 of Wands, you'll have public recognition and victory when you go in that direction. And Sunday, it looks like we've got the 4 of Swords and the Death card. So whatever's transpiring on Friday and you're choosing to go after it on Saturday, by Sunday, it is causing you to start a transformation, which is probably quite necessary. Okay? There we go. That's what I have for this week. It doesn't look bad at all. Okay? The weekend looks pretty good. I will be back on Sunday with your weekly readings. No matter what the cards ever say, you just go out and have the very best week you possibly can, or weekend you possibly can. And that's it. Thanks for everything, you guys.